Hey everyone! You may remember back in fall when I did a set of Wings of Fire dragons with fall-themed drinks. I said I'd be doing another set for spring, and here we are. The last set turned out so cute, and the stickers have been a real favorite in my store, so I'm excited to come back and finish it out. With this, I think I've done all the main POV characters, and many of my favorite side characters as well. This set ended up being so bright and vibrant and colorful, and it was so fun to work with. I love a good set of warm tones, but it's fun to go the other way and get just as loud as I can with the colors. These two sets contrast really nicely. If you're interested in getting either of these sets of stickers, both are available in my store, which is linked in the description. That's a great way to both snag some cool stickers and support me at the same time. And this week, everything in the store is 20% off until next Sunday, so it is a good time to check that out. Anyways, I started with Kinkajou, who has Butterfly PT. This is actually the very first drink my best friend sent me when I asked if she had any cool drink recommendations, back in September of last year. So it was cool to finally get to draw it. Ironically, I had the most trouble with this drink out of the entire set. It was not a good one to start with. The colors are so vibrant, it's really hard to balance them without having anything standing out garishly. The version you'll see me drawing on screen took so long, and I actually kind of hated it, but I'd worked on it so much I eventually just left it and figured it was fine. But I kept kind of hating it, and eventually, after I'd already ordered stickers, I went back and redid it. Luckily, I was able to send in the new design for printing because I like it so much better. Anyways, Butterfly PT seems perfect for Kinkajou. It's so bright and fun and wacky, it just fits her vibes perfectly. In my notes, I literally just have crazy vibes written next to her slot. Overall, 10 out of 10 drink, and the second version of it that I did looks awesome. Hazel has almond milk tea with boba. The colors and chill vibes of this drink fit her perfectly. It's a low-key drink with an earthy flavor, and that reminds me of Hazel's steady background confidence in the third arc. I actually drew her the wrong drink and had to come back and redo it because my notes on who had what were out of order, and I drew the drink that I wanted for Sundew with Hazel. If I remember correctly, by the time I realized that, it was very late. I'd been drawing for over 7 hours straight, and I think I literally just scribbled a note reading "wrong drink, moron" on the color layer so that I'd remember the next morning. Guys, I was so tired. I was something else. Also, she's drinking it out of a mason jar like a crunchy granola mom because that also suits Hazel's vibes for me. I say, making fun of others, as if 80% of my glasses aren't repurposed jelly jars. Glory has mermaid water, which is just blue lemonade, and she turned out so pretty. Guys, I love drawing Glory. She's so colorful and elegant. Anyways, this drink is something I found when I was looking at something else for a different dragon, but it jumped out at me. The blue and the green are calm and colorful, blending in well with Glory's own colors. She's got some limes in there too, because I think Glory's the kind of girl to like something a little sour. Also, with this drink, I was finally like, okay, I gotta learn how to draw lemon and lime slices. So I googled it, and I think they turned out really well, even if there was a bit of a learning curve. But the drink itself was super easy to draw. It's got all my favorite colors in it. This seems like a kind of fun drink Glory would enjoy because she didn't get to have a lot of fun when she was a kid. Also, I doubt the Rainwings are too concerned with fancy food for royalty. They seem way too laid back for that. I could totally see Rainwing royals enjoying some fun, colorful lemonade with fresh fruits. Turtle has an iced cold brew latte. Now, you might be wondering how exactly this is a spring drink, to which I have two things. One, I didn't originally plan to give him this drink. I was going to give him lemon lime water because the colors matched, and I was like, he would probably drink something lame like this. But then I decided it wasn't a cute drink to draw and also had way too many lemons and limes, and turns out drawing those is the literal worst. So I picked something that would look cool and play with his colors well. And I super love how it turned out. The warm and cool tones go great together. And anyways, an iced coffee is perfect for spring and summer. It's too hot for warm drinks by then anyways. If you live where I do, it was too hot for warm drinks by mid-February. I had a little trouble drawing this drink because I couldn't get the white to look quite the way I wanted it to, but after some trial and error, I settled on these super snaky, twisty lines, and it looks really good. Overall, I gotta say this is one of my favorites in the set. I just love that red-brown color with his blue-green, and they work so well together. Also, the drink turned out really pretty. So, Turtle and his coffee is probably one of my favorite designs in the set. For some reason, the iced coffee vibes just fit Turtle really well, honestly. I bet Sea Wings like mostly cool drinks. And it just seems like maybe it would help him chill out. Sundew has a kiwi iced tea with boba. Yeah, this is a direct tribute to my old Wings of Fire with Food series, where I drew Sundew with a kiwi. Kiwis are a funny flavor that I think she'd really like. They kind of make your tongue burn, and I could see Sundew wanting to fight even with her own food. I toyed with drawing some sliced up kiwi in this, but quickly decided I had no desire to figure that out. So you just gotta trust me on this one. But she does have some boba in there. A lot of the dragons in this set ended up with boba in their drinks, which is fun to draw. Anyways, Sundew is a combative little barbarian, and I love her, and she would 100% love a weird drink like this. Kiwi is just such a weird flavor. Like, I love them, but my mouth never knows what to think. Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is my tongue getting stabbed? I don't know. But this strikes me as an experience that Sundew would enjoy in a strange way. Also, the colors for it are just so perfect. They fit really well with Sundew's color palette, which I appreciate. Kind of unrelated, but I think Sundew is so pretty. The green and gold are a gorgeous combo. I gotta draw her more. Blue has lemonade. Yup, he would love a plain Jane drink like this. It's simple, comforting, and sweet. Perfect for him. Also, I could 100% see Silkwings making lemonade in universe. We saw that the Hivewings have a lot of cool stuff like coffee and candy shops and things like that, but it's kind of implied those are Hivewing only luxuries. Lemonade could be a cool drink that Silkwings invented to kind of give themselves something sweet to drink using what they had. So this just kind of works for me. The glass for Blue's drink turned out really good too. I was worried it would be hard to show it's a square jar with a handle, but tilting the angle down a little really helped with that. And having highlights on the edge of the corner really helps give it definition too. Also, I think those pale yellow colors play really well with Blue's more pastel color palette. It's kind of giving summer vibes, but like a light blue sky and a yellow sun. So I really think this turned out great. Cricket has an Arnold Palmer. I cannot for the life of me say that name. It's literally an eternal struggle. Anyways, I picked this for a couple reasons. One, when I go to the coffee shop where my sister works and hang out there to write, this is my favorite drink to get. I used to meet college kids there and help them with their essays, and this was just always my thing. So to me, this drink reminds me of studying, and I could so see Cricket drinking it while she's reading or doing statistics or whatever. Another reason is the colors. Come on, they work so well together with her design. I couldn't possibly pass that up. And finally, Arnold Palmer's are tea and lemonade, so I liked that her drink kind of matches Blue's. It's a little nod to them. Maybe after the Silkwings and the Hivewings start to get along better, Blue introduces her to the drink they invented. That'd be so cute. I love how this design came together. Cricket is so gorgeous. She's one of my favorite dragons to draw. And everything just looks great together. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I 100% copied the lemons from Blue's drink and straight up reused them for Cricket's. If I never draw lemon slice again, it'll be too soon. Tsunami has a blue raspberry slushie. Blue slushies are very summer skater vibes, which is just so Tsunami. I don't even know how to explain this one. Like, Tsunami would be a skater. She'd run around all summer getting broken bones and causing trouble and drinking blue slushies. Do you guys see my vision? Do you see it? Anyways, this was a super easy drink to draw. I wasn't entirely sure how to get the idea across that it's a slushie and not just like blue juice, so I added these little light speckles and spots to hopefully mirror like chunks of ice. I don't know if it worked, but it looks great. Hopefully everyone kind of gets what it's supposed to be. Also, I didn't want to draw this because I couldn't figure out a way to do it that would make sense, but you know how Sonic lets you add nerds to your slushie? Tsunami would totally do that. So, in my heart, This slushie also has nerds in it. Luna has strawberry mango tea with boba. This is another design I changed a lot during the drawing process. I had originally written down cucumber water because, as past me helpfully wrote down, quote, vibes and flavorless like her character. Yep, past me was a wealth of inspiration. And while I still believe that, turns out I didn't want to learn how to draw cucumbers, which is a recurring theme in this, so I had to take a different course of action. So now she has strawberry mango. You'll probably notice me playing with different colors in the recording, and that's because I didn't actually pick a drink for her. I was like, I'll just play with colors until I find something that looks nice. Then I picked a flavor that would match that color set. I was super torn on going with colors that would match her color palette or doing a contrast, and as you can tell, I ended up picking contrast. I do think it paid off. She looks pretty good. And I hadn't planned on it, but I added some little strawberries, and they really pulled the whole design together. They weren't as hard as I thought they'd be either, which was a welcome surprise. Willow has a matcha milkshake, and guys, this is definitely my favorite design in this entire set. For one, Willow is freaking gorgeous. I need to draw her more often because she's so pretty. I always give her really, really pale green scales speckling her neck and tail, like almost white, because I think it looks cool, but it also worked really well with this drink too. The colors match so perfectly. And while a contrast can be fun, like Turtle or Luna, a nice matching color palette is unbeatable. I had some trouble with this drink, actually. I couldn't quite get it to look the way I wanted it to, having the green dripping down. But then I kind of slanted it sideways in more of a swirl than a drip, and it was like a switch flipped. I think it looks so awesome. And there's green sprinkles on top too for the aesthetic. This feels like a drink that could be a comfort thing or an elegant thing, and I think that fits Willow's vibe really well. It's sweet and pretty, while also being exotic and fancy. Not to mention, I can't overstate how perfectly the colors play together. This is 100% my favorite dragon in the spring set, hands down. And finally, Lynx has coconut butterfly tea with boba. I saw this drink while I was researching kinkajous, and it captured my attention. It's so pretty in an Arctic Sea kind of way, with the deep blue, the icy white, and the billowing colors. I think it's kind of poetic that I began and ended this set with the same type of drink anyways, since they're both butterfly pea tea, just that this one has coconut and boba. Lynx fits the drink super well. I picked her because she's gorgeous and fun to draw, but also because her colors match the drink really well. And other than winter and snowfall, she's really the only Icewing that I want to draw. She's a sweetheart. This is definitely one of my favorite designs in the set. The drink was so fun to draw, and it came together really easily for me. I don't have a ton to say about it either, just that the drink is freaking gorgeous, probably my favorite one just based on aesthetics, and that Lynx matches it perfectly. And that wraps up this set. I now have both the fall-themed drinks and the spring-themed drinks, and I'm so happy with them. Everything is so cute. And I actually had a ton of fun getting to draw all these fancy beverages, because that's a little outside my normal. Like the fall set, these designs are currently available as stickers in my store, so if you're interested, feel free to check out the link in the description. I also have them uploaded to my Redbubble if you're looking for shirts, mugs, what have you. However, if you're looking for actual stickers, please consider buying directly from my store. I get a much higher percentage of the profit that way, and I really appreciate it. Plus, all my stickers are waterproof, UV resistant, and pretty tough. So again, feel free to check out the link in the description if you want to take a look. Especially since everything in my store is 20% off this week, so it's a good time to go check it out. And if you haven't seen the video where I designed the fall set, you should take a peek. It was a super fun project. Willow definitely takes first place for my favorite this time, but Lynx and Turtle are in a very close fight for second. Let me know which designs you like best in the comments below. As always, I'm interested to hear your thoughts.